Hello and welcome back to another YouTube video. My name is Ajas. In this video, we are going to build an AI agent. This agent would help you to resolve your queries 24 by 7 without even getting frustrated. In order to build AI coach, we will use P-Data framework, which is comparatively easy than we've been using Creo. So Creo will help you to customize things on little deeper level, whereas feed data framework has little abstractions where you can create an agent, 4 to 5 lines of code, and simply you can execute it. On top of it, you can add further customization such as providing the tools, knowledge base, memory. But these all are the optional features. Based on your use case, you can provide the additional things. So what you see on the screen is feed data agent, the structure where we have a model, which is LLM as OpenAI, and that agent is also having the access to knowledge base where you can provide either websites, PDF, text, everything stored across a vector DB. Another part where you can also provide a memory from where agent can recall or store the conversation context. Memory can be of two types, such as short-term memory and long-term memory. Short-term memory is memory which is relevant with the conversation session, which you would be having with the LLMs. Long-term memory is where you need to store that data somewhere so that an agent can access it on the go in order to provide the relevant answer. And the tools, this is again the common part. Every AI agent framework has the support of tools, such as here you see it's a make payment, search web, API call, and you can also write your customized tool. So let's get into the VS Code and see the code. What you see here is the code of an AI coach. The code is pretty minimalistic. You don't have a lot of things to add here. We have added dependencies from feed data, and we are going to use vector DB as quadrant, and that is running on our local host 6333. So what I've tried to do is create an AI coach. I've downloaded the transcripts of videos. I've put it under transcripts folder, and I've taken it from 3 4 videos, and that is stored under quadrant collection. I have already ran once, and let's go to quadrant, which is running on again 6333. And here is a feed data quadrant liam. Go to visualize, run. These are the different points in the space, and each point has some content associated to it. For example, for this point, we have content, snippet of the YouTube video. Again, this can be improved for better accuracy. For now, it's just a proof of concept. We have created a vector DB using quadrant, and the collection name is given as a quadrant diam, and the URL where the quadrant is running. Then we have created a text knowledge base. There are multiple knowledge base provided by the feed data, PDF, text, then web, right? You can explore those. We are providing the path of where the text file are stored, these transcripts, and vector DB's instance of quadrant. So this is one time thing you need to do only when you are executing this first time, so that transcripts are get embedded and stored in quadrant. Next time you can comment this out. Okay, let's change the name of collection, since this collection already exists, so that I can show you how it gets created. I'll say it's demo, so that when I execute the code, it should create another collection and store all these transcripts to the quadrant. We need to keep this line uncommented so that when we execute the script first time, our knowledge base will get created. And this is the piece of code which you need to write to create an agent. That's all. That's how simple it is to create the agent. So there are a couple of parameters we are configured here. What model to use? So we will use GPT-4o Mini. Then we also need to tell that we are going to use a knowledge base. So that knowledge base contains the information on which we will do the RAG. So this is a version of agentic RAG. I'm not sure how many of you know about RAG. So RAG is a retrieval augmented generation. It's a technique which helps you to search within large documents and summarize for you. So that kind of saves you a lot of time. So we will use this variable agent and we will say dot print response. Here we are creating a prompt. So prompt is of made of two things. First is system prompt. So this is just to make a user experience simpler. Let's run this and see in the action. What you see, it is creating a collection, also reading the txt file. And it has added 7 documents to the knowledge base. And we have few more txt files. It will process those as well. So our knowledge base is ready. So let's quickly verify in the browser if knowledge base has been created or not. Collections. Right. So this is our knowledge base. Feed data quadrant, Liam Dim. Go to visualize and click on run and see these points are created here. Right. So that's about creating the knowledge base. Now, what happened actually in the background is when we use quadrant. So quadrant is a vector database. Vector database do store the embeddings, correct? And which embedding we are using? So if you go to this code and see, here we are using OpenAI embedder, which is a default in case if you don't give anything. Though you can specify your own and it's a optional. So it is costing us money. I have already configured my OpenAI key. So if you go inside again and see, this is the model which is being used for generating the embeddings. So that was about embedding. Let's write our query and say who is Liam. So now it is searching a knowledge base, query Liam. So it says, I found some reference to a person named Liam Hotley who appears to be involved in discussion and educational videos about AI automation related business strategies. It says, unfortunately, there isn't more specific information about him. Okay, let's ask this. How can Liam help me? Let's see what it comes up. with. Right. I think it is picking up the things now. Okay, great. Right. So Liam Motley can help you by providing guidance and education in AI automation space, particularly if you're looking to start up or grow an AI automation agency. Here are some specific ways you can assist, so and so forth. So this is pretty accurate about what Liam does. So in case if nobody knows who is Liam, so here is Liam. He runs the YouTube channel and provides the tutorials. So this is our AI coach, which I tried to replicate. And in case if you are more interested, do visit his channel. A lot of good things he's putting these days and helping community a lot. Whosoever is interested in learning more about AI automation. In case if you like the video, do subscribe and share with your network. Thank you so much, and let's meet in next video. Thank you all.